Gary, another day at Inver Park and another 3 points.
Yeah, delighted. Obviously, it's really, really important that we pick up as many points in that there at home, especially. Very, very pleasing. 2 goals, clean sheet. We move on to next week.
Yeah, goal in the first half set us on our way, and it was a really well worked goal and a nice finish by Matty Lussey.
No, it was superb. It was superb. We talked about trying to get in behind this team. You sort of see whenever they set up with 2 holding midfielders as 2 strikers or two men pressing the game up the top end, what their game plan was all about, was to nullify us and keep us at bay. So it was really important that we got that early goal, that we weren't going into the last 10-15 minutes of this game trying to need a goal and giving them something to hang on to. So at that point, yeah, we put ourselves in the box seat and looked relatively comfortable the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah, second half Carrick came out and certainly had a go, but we weren't maybe overly tested. Our own Ferguson wasn't overly tested in the Larne goal at that stage.
Yeah, Rose not really had a save to make in the whole game, which is pleasing because again we pride ourselves in that and how we defend and keeping clean sheets, but we really should have caught them and a little bit more when the game sort of did get strung out. Carrick was going to be a little bit more longer and direct. They were trying to get Gibson in behind, they were trying to get Magdalena's in behind and that they're in the wide areas. But I thought Shawnee Graham's second half especially and Tomas second half especially done brilliant. They kept them at bay and didn't really allow them to put ball in our box and that, so we didn't really have anything to defend when it came in there. So yeah, very, very pleasing. I was delighted to get the second goal, and it gives you that wee buffer in that there with not long left in the game.
Yeah, Dan Bint's really in the right place at the right time to be able to mop that up, but he's shown a real eye for goals since he's been at the club, hasn't he?
Yeah, no, he has goals in the locker, he's seen that throughout his career, so I'm pleased for him again that he's listen, 1 yard, 10 yards, 30 yards, it makes no difference as long as it goes in the back of the net.
And Matty Lussey with another goal, both goal scorers today, 2 in 2 games, but Matty Lussey's really racking up the minutes, and I'm sure that'll please you and both him, consider maybe the couple of injuries he's had in the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, no, listen, he hasn't had it easy, the kid. He's a mentally tough young lad, so he came back, and every setback he's had, he's come back physically stronger, physically better for it, so he's not rested and felt sorry for himself. He's used the time as productive as he possibly can, and he's getting his rewards because goals and that there's what he's in, and he's going to be judged against, and he's always a threat in every game. I'm not sure about his man of the match today, if truth be told. I think his dad was sitting up there voting for man of the match, so it was, but listen, he'll take it, and he's a great kid and that there, and we're lucky to have him.
Yeah, and that's 7 wins in a row, 7 clean sheets in a row, and I know we've talked about it before, but when you keep a clean sheet, or as many in a row as that, it's the whole team really that make it possible, isn't it?
No, this isn't about individuals. Individuals will win you moments and bits and pieces of games and that, and they have to come up with them big moments and that, and we have plenty of them types of players, but everybody has to buy in to keeping clean sheets. Everybody has to buy into what the team is about. And we got to work damn hard and that to make sure when we give the ball away that we work to get it back goal side. And if people are going to break us down and score goals, and we will concede at some point, there's no 2 ways about it, we will, but they're going to have to work damn hard to get it.
Glentoran next, these are sort of games that you relish and you want to be involved in, whether you're coach or player or anybody else at the club?
Yeah, absolutely. Going to the Oval is never easy. It's always a difficult task. They've got their tails up, got a great win last night away to Coleraine, show what they're about as a team, and they're going into the game full of confidence. But we're not going to go short of confidence going into the game as well. And touch wood, we'll have a few more back in that there, and a mixed selection ethic for me. Aaron Donnelly's now free of suspension, which has been a long time coming, and he comes welcome addition back into the squad.